It's Nakba Day, and I got something to say. This is another disposable dispatch from the mind and the mouth of, know what I'm saying? You'll know what I'm saying by the end. So, Nakba, this word Nakba, it was coined by Dr. Konstantin Zurek. He was a historian, a Syrian historian. He taught at the American University of Beirut, and he wrote in a 1948 book called The Meaning of the Disaster. And I quote, "The defeat of the Arabs in Palestine is not a small downfall. It is a catastrophe, Nakba in every sense of the word." So this was about the defeat. It had nothing to do with any kind of expulsion. He also wrote, 7 Arab countries declare war on Zionism in Palestine. 7 countries go to a war to abolish the partition and to defeat Zionism and quickly leave the battle after losing much of the land of Palestine, and even the part that was given to the Arabs in the partition plan. When the battle broke out, Zurek writes, our public diplomacy began to speak of our imaginary victories, to put the Arab public to sleep and talk of the ability to overcome and win easily until the Nakba happened. So, he concludes, we must admit our mistakes and recognize the extent of our responsibility for the disaster that is our lot. They have never done that. Nobody listened to him. Instead, by the 1960s, you got Arafat and the KGB coming up with a plan to change the Nakba as the foundational myth of Palestinian nationhood as an expulsion by the Jews. Whereas what it really was a failed annihilation of the Jews in Israel. And we're talking about 3 years after the end of World War II. So, look, it beggars belief at this point, except for when you have a world where narratives replace truth and people's stories, which, I mean, the suffering is real. People were displaced by force, not anywhere near the numbers that they say. And you have to remember, this was not the only time that a war caused displacement. 10 million ethnic Germans were kicked out of Eastern Europe. They were absorbed back into Germany. They are now Germans. Something like 10 to 15 million Indians and Pakistanis back and forth during that war, and like 1 million dead people. So this is not a unique thing. Know what I'm saying? Get over it, admit your mistakes, and make peace.